This is Pokling 888 Telemetrading Daily Market Research and Data Analysis. Here are the top 10 most active companies in the Philippine Stock Exchange in terms of volume. All-day Marts traded 76.17 million, followed by the Monday Nissen with 23.17 million. Next, the SM Prime with 22.85 million. Next, the Metro Pacific Investment with 17.69 million. Next, the Mega World with 15.54 million, followed by the AC Energy Philippines with 14.50 million. Next, the Bloomberry Resorts, 14.10 million. Next, the Basic Energy with 13.59 million. Next, the Ayala Land with 10.43 million. Lastly, the DMCI with 6.13 million. And here are the top gainers companies, led by the Republic Glass with 9.26% increase at a price of 2 pesos and 95 cents per share, followed by the Del Monte Pacific Ltd with gains of 9.18% at a price of 15 pesos and 94 cents per share. Then the Globe Telecom with notable gains of 8.89% at a price of 3,600 pesos per share. Then the Victoria's Milling Company with 8.09% increase and closed at a price of 2 pesos and 54 cents per share. Then the Prime Media closed at a price of 1.210 per share and with notable gains of 8.04%. Then the Manila Bulletin with notable increase of 7.23% at a price of 0.445 per share. Then the Santa Lucia Land with 6.64% gains at a price of 2 pesos and 89 cents. Next, the Discovery World with 5.88% gains at a price of 1 peso and 8 cents. Next, the PhilWeb with 5.35% gains at a price of 1 peso and 97 cents per share. And lastly, the all-day marts with increase of 5.26% at a price of 60 cents per share. And here are the top losers, led by the Mackay with 9.83% losses at a price of 5 pesos and 41 cents. Next, the Oriental Petrol with 9.09% losses at a price of 0.01 cents per share. And then the Oriental Petrol B also with 9.09% losses at a price of 0.01 cents. Then the Omico with 8.57% losses at a price of 0.32 or 32 cents. Next, the iPeople closed at a price of 7 pesos and 11 cents per share and with losses of 7.06%. Then the Asia Best Group with losses of 6.84% at a price of 5 pesos and 45 cents per share. Then the Rojas with 6.06% losses at a price of 62 cents. Next, the Atok Big Welch with losses of 5.60% at a price of 5 pesos and 9 cents per share. Then the Ace Site Hotel with 5.41% losses at a price of 1 peso and 4 cents. Lastly, the Lorenzo Shipping depreciated 5.26% at a price of 9 cents per share. And here are the Forex updates. For US dollar, The dollar index touched 96.1 on Thursday morning, falling for a second consecutive session. And for euro, the euro bounced back to 1.13 US dollars, still remaining close to a recent 17-month low of 1.12 US dollars. And for China's yuan, the offshore yuan was little changed, around 6.37 per US dollar on Thursday, while the British pound was slightly up at 1.325 US dollars on Thursday. And for the New Zealand dollar, it remained below 0.68 against the US dollar. And the Australian dollar firmed up above 0.715 against the US dollar, while the Japanese yen depreciated past 114 per US dollar on Thursday. And for the Philippine peso per US dollar decreased 0.2810 or 0.56% to close at 49 pesos and 1990 cents. And for Swiss franc, the Swiss franc remained at around 0.925 per US dollar. And here are the updates on commodities. For gold price, gold rose for the second day to above 1,780 US dollars an ounce. While for crude oil, WTI crude futures climbed back above 71 US dollars per barrel. And for Brent crude futures climbed back above 74 US dollars per barrel. And for natural gas, US natural gas futures traded lower, around 3.8 US dollars or 3.8 US dollars per million British thermal units in the third week of December. And the stock market updates. In US 500 CFD increased to an all-time high of 4,744. For United Kingdom, the FTSE 100 traded higher on Thursday, attempting to snap a 6-day rout and bounce back from 2-week lows. In Japan, the Nikkei 225 index rallied 2.13% to close at 29,066, while the broader Topix index jumped 1.46% to 2013 on Thursday, as Japanese stocks tracked US peers higher following the US central bank policy statement. All sectors of the market participated in the rally, led by technology, shipping, and consumer stocks. Notable gainers include Lasertech 5.63%, Nippon Yusen 5.6%, Toyota Motor 1%, Tokyo Electron 3.11%, Fast Retailing 3%, Canon 6.52%, Advantest 5.37%, and Science Arts 25.68%, among others. In Europe, European stock markets were in positive territory on Thursday. Then in China, the Shanghai Composite Index gained 0.75% to close at 3,675, while the Shenzhen Component Index rose 0.58% to 15,113 on Thursday, helped by gains in coal stocks amid a government crackdown on illegal mining, which lifted prices. Market leaders include Shanxi Meijin 10%, Shanxi Pokling 9%, Yanzhou Coal 10%, Weichai Power 8.1%, and Power Construction 5.4%, among others. Meanwhile, technology and healthcare firms recouped some losses after yesterday's rout, which was driven by reports of imminent US sanctions against Chinese companies in the sectors. In France, The CAC 40 index jumped 1.2% to hover above 7,000 on Thursday. On the corporate front, ArcelorMittal 3.4% and Eramet 6% led the gains, tracking higher steel prices. Airbus jumped 3% after Australian airline Qantas announced it has chosen the European aircraft manufacturer as its supplier for the renewal of its domestic fleet. Also, Volneva jumped 9.8% following the first positive results for the use of its COVID-19 booster dose candidate. In Switzerland, SMI hits all-time high. CH20 increased to an all-time high of 12,699. For bonds updates, in Germany, Germany's 10-year government bond yield hovered around negative 0.35%. In United Kingdom, the yield on UK 10-year government bond rose to 0.8% on Thursday. In Italy, the yield of the Italian 10-year BTP crossed 1% after monetary policy decisions from the ECB and the BOE on December 16th. And this is Emmy from Philippines reporting.